We're only talking about hair smoothing here. If you have colored your hair, if you got any professional hair color, or if you have dyed your hair with a box dye, you should avoid getting hair smoothing because it will damage your hair. So I got my hair smoothing done in the month of August. So let me tell you my experience with everything. Let's talk about hair fall. Yes, you will see a lot of hair fall because hair smoothing is actually damaging your hair. They will use a lot of chemicals and heat. There will be multiple rounds of heat treatments on your hair and chemicals that will lead to a lot of hair fall. Another thing that I noticed is if you're suffering from hair fall before hair smoothing, the amount of hair fall after smoothing will be equal. There won't be a drastic change. But if you're someone who doesn't have any hair fall problem and you're seeing a lot of hair fall, don't worry. It's because of heat and all the chemicals. It will go away after 1 or 2 weeks. Just make sure you take care of your hair. You take all your supplements and use everything. Make sure you use all the shampoos and conditioner for at least 1 or 2 months, whatever they are suggesting, so that it will actually help you. Okay, so now the hair fall part is done. Let me show you how was the hair growth. You can see this part of my hair is not straight anymore. That means it has grown. There won't be any effect on hair growth after hair smoothing as per my experience. Now let's talk about aftercare. For the first 3 days, you have to avoid any dent on your hair. You have to sleep straight on your back. You can't turn your head. It was very tough. I didn't know this thing because there was no knowledge about it on the internet. So make sure to subscribe because I shared a very informative thing with you which I didn't find on the internet. You have to wash your face. You need to ask someone to hold your hairs like this very gently. Okay, so now you have survived those 3 days of nightmare. It's time to wash your hair. You can either get your hair wash done in the salon where you got the treatment done, or you can wash your hair on your own. Doesn't matter how many hours it'll take to get your smoothing done. I personally thought it will take only 2 or 3 hours, but I was wrong. I went there at 12 and I came back home at 7. So you have to keep your 6 hours aside to get any hair treatment done. Actual process is not that tough. They will use a bond treatment, then they will wash your hair multiple times. After that, they'll use hair straightener 2 or 3 times and everything will be done. How to dry your hair. You can use blow dry. Make sure the setting is low heat or cold shot because it won't damage your hair. Make sure scalp is dry to avoid any damage or dandruff. If you want to air dry your hair, you can do it, but it will take a lot of time. What I noticed was after getting my hair smoothing done, air dry takes a lot of time. My hair doesn't dry within 1 or 2 hours. It takes 3 or 4 hours to dry. Let's talk about the touch ups. If you need any touch ups, until they grow out, they will be straight. And new growth depends on your natural hair texture. So if your hairs are curly, it will show. I have curly hairs in this area and they are a bit curly, so I can see the difference. So that's all it is. If you want, you can get touch ups. How to take care of your hair afterwards? Do you have to oil your hair or you can survive without oiling? As per my experience, I would suggest avoid oiling your hair for the first 2 months. Then you can introduce hair oil again, hair mask, everything. You can go back to your normal routine, it won't matter. Make sure you use the shampoo, conditioner, and mask for the first 2 months, and then you can use your own shampoo. What I suggest is you can use the conditioner, whatever they are suggesting, that will help. But you can switch the shampoo up. You can use your own shampoo, it doesn't matter. Shampoo actually doesn't matter. You can use any shampoo you want. It's my first video, so please hit like and subscribe and share it with your friends who are trying to get hair smoothing done but are scared. It's not something to be scared about. Yes, you should be scared of hair fall, but if you take care of your hair, it won't make any difference. So I'll see you later. Hit like and subscribe.